finale, it's NORDAVIND and Team Secret, kind of a dream matchup when you started looking at how this season was shaking up for the first week and a half. We get this matchup of undefeated teams. We've got plenty more matchups of undefeated teams later as well. But I really want to see if Godsmilla in particular can step up, because last season didn't do a whole lot of goal scoring. He really was very much the third man when you looked at all the stats. He had plenty of opportunities in their off-stream match earlier this week. Didn't convert on some of those, but he did have the overtime winner in Game 5 just yesterday.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying there in my prediction, is NORDAVIND's shooting, aside from Data, has not been there. So look for NORDAVIND. If they want to win this series, the other two players, Al Dente and Godsmilla, have got to pick it up.
So we'll see Al Dente having a little trouble on the wall to start things off, but plenty of time to work with as we are underway between Team Secret and NORDAVIND, our first of 4 matches this afternoon in the European Rival Series. As Tylacto not able to win a challenge over Godsmilla. He's going to find Al Dente will Godsmilla, and it's not Data, it's Al Dente.
He's nowhere to be found, and this is a great start for NORDAVIND. You get your two struggling players going, at least on the offensive side. They combine to find the back of the net, and NORDAVIND start off hot.
So a very quick start for NORDAVIND, 1-0. In less than 30 seconds. Now there's Data finally coming into the play. Al Dente up the ladder. Good challenge on Tylacto. Here's Data. Needs to follow this himself and a little bit out of control. So it will be Freaky to try and start the counterattack for Team Secret. You know, Freaky, of course, part of Team Vitality last season, as this kid off the crossbar. And a shot from Data, and it's just a complete disaster for Secret.
It's question marks everywhere for the defense of Team Secret right now. I have no idea what I just saw right there. As players were flying in the back of their own net, it was a free shot from Data, and Team Secret showing some signs of struggle on defense.
I mean, I was going to bring up how Freaky had 14 Savior medals in the European RLCS to lead everybody in the league, but boy, they did not look like a team that was capable of saving anything, but Flame, tough to save shots like that at a tough angle.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if actually the last defender there was able to put it away, but either way, Flame, good angle on this one, and it does just go to the back of the net. Team Secret, they get on the board, and Flame starting things off for them.
You know, NORDAVIND, so much has been made of how low scoring they are. They had the same record as Team Secret and Servette last season, the two teams that went on to the promotion tournament, but they lost out in games differential, in part because they only had a goal differential of +4, but they are showing that they can also score in bunches, try to keep up maybe with a shootout that Team Secret's going to be putting on here. Is that just going to be kicked away off the goal line? Flame loses control, and Team Secret are in a little bit of trouble. Freaky barely getting back to stop that one from trickling home. It's Al Dente now. No contact. To say it's been a clean start would definitely be overstating things quite a bit. These teams are still just trying to feel each other out here, and Flame was going to get credit for this, but it is not a pretty goal.
It's not pretty. The entire game has not been pretty so far, and this should not have gone in. Flame gets credit for it, but my goodness, the defense of NORDAVIND just, I don't know. I really don't know what happened right there.
Throw all your stats out the window. They mean nothing in a game like this, where it is teams trying to survive this start to game number 1. Godsmilla needs a full tank of boost. He's got it. Al Dente will try to find him, but that pass a little too strong, so now Data looking for Godsmilla, up a little too late. Good challenge on the defensive end from Team Secret. Now Al Dente, after a little bit of contact, it was Godsmilla getting involved, but Data not able to clean it up. Coming up on the halfway point, you wonder now if teams are going to settle down a bit, play some of the Rocket League that we know these teams are capable of. We saw it just last season from at least 4 of these players. Data threatened to have the delayed flip, didn't come in. Al Dente will take advantage, and Tylacto couldn't save it.
Yeah, Al Dente uncontested. You can see all three of Team Secret were in the air for this one at one point. Flame and Tylacto both flipping away from it, and that just opens up so much space in front of the box for Al Dente to come through and put it to the side.
3-2 the lead as we get into the second half now of game number 1, threatening a kickoff goal. We saw that in the off-stream match as well for NORDAVIND. They had a couple. It'll be Data. Dispossessed by Tylacto. He'll rotate back. And now it's Freaky to lead the charge for Team Secret, looking to tie this game up yet again. Tylacto, he's got Flame there. Double commit, leaves Freaky all alone. He does have that ball past Data. Well done. Directed towards the net. Just a little bit high, and Al Dente will have this. Somebody's got to get back. It's going to be Data. And right now it's NORDAVIND struggling just a little bit on the defensive end. They haven't been punished just yet, but you wonder if it's just a matter of time, though not with touches like that. Good quality touch from Data to slow things down, and finally NORDAVIND can break out.
Yeah, NORDAVIND breaks out here. Team Secret, it seems on both sides of the field, whether it's offense or defense, two players are rushing towards the ball, and it's a last-second call-off for someone to change direction there. So the communication's coming through, but the players are just not on the same page right now.
Freaky had an open net to shoot at if he could have gotten to that ball, but he's beaten out by a strong challenge. Data was waiting, but there's Freaky. For Tylacto, not able to tie things up just yet. They've got a minute to work with. Flame will go up. He's missed it entirely. Data now against Freaky, and Freaky's the faster of the two. Al Dente coming up empty. There's Tylacto, a little floater to tie the game.
And that's a great play from Team Secret. They finally get a great offensive push going. It's Flame off the backboard. It comes down to Tylacto, puts it past the last defender, and we're all tied up with under a minute.
Well, this has been quite an adventure to get to this point, but now this game has basically turned into a 44-second showdown. Who gets the next goal? It could be the game winner. Al Dente gonna try to carry this himself, and he's bumped away from the ball by Flame. Now Data, will he try to do this himself? He did, but Flame is there again. Flame putting in a lot of work on the defensive end, while he was really the offensive show for Team Secret all of last season. Now it goes for NORDAVIND. Not able to get that game winner just yet. Tylacto, not a great clear, but it's going past Al Dente.
You've got to be kidding me.
Team Secret have had Christmas come early.
You've got to be kidding me. Tylacto just throws one to the midfield, and it's a huge whiff from Al Dente. Flame, he's just got to run into the ball, and it goes in. Team Secret, with less than 10 seconds, steal a goal away, and they might steal game 1.
Al Dente, arguably the best defender all of last season, but boy, he's given up a lapper to Team Secret, and now NORDAVIND having trouble getting out of their own zone. Data needs to keep this alive. He's going to find Al Dente. Godsmilla's got to get involved.
Over
to Data, who got taken out by Tylacto, and Team Secret survive game 1.
What a thriller of a match, Stacks. And I have to say, it was an ugly one between these two guys. I have to say, for both of these teams, they did not play up to par. They did not play how I expected either of these two teams to play. And they didn't look like, for NORDAVIND, they didn't look like a 2-0 team. That huge whiff at the end there from Al Dente is very poor. And I think that NORDAVIND are upset about this loss.
Yeah, and for NORDAVIND, a team that doesn't play a lot of high-scoring games, giving up 4 goals, boy, that seems like it's going to be very difficult for them to overcome. If they give up 4 goals a game to Team Secret, this could very well be a sweep.
They give up 4 goals, and they had 11 shots on their side of things. So they had opportunities to put things away. And I have to say, they did great to get Al Dente and Godsmilla going right in the beginning of the game. Those two guys connect, and they scored. That's great. Data got involved later on. So for NORDAVIND, a lot of things were working. That huge mistake at the end there from Al Dente, that hurt them a lot. I think it was sloppy all around, really, on defense, especially for Team Secret. We haven't even started on them, but their defense was abysmal. So for these two teams, they have got to clean it up. And for Team Secret, they can feel good because now they've won playing at probably the worst level of Rocket League that Team Secret's ever played at. So that's great that you kind of steal away a win playing at your worst.
Yeah, a legendary basketball coach once said the key to winning any kind of tournament is to win the games where you don't play your best. And safe to say neither team played their best there, but Team Secret does take game number 1. That's in the rearview mirror now. Let's see what NORDAVIND can do to answer back as we are underway in game 2. It'll be Al Dente to Godsmilla. That's past Data on the way back. So it's a rather auspicious start for NORDAVIND. Kylacto, he'll keep this in the zone. Limited boost to work with. There is Freaky to get the opener for Team Secret.
And a much cleaner start here from Team Secret. It's Kylacto winning out 2 50-50s that drop down to Freaky right over the last defender. He's able to put it away to the back of the net, and Team Secret start off right.
Important start for Team Secret. Really picking up where they left off in game number 1. See if they can keep that momentum rolling. See if NORDAVIND can stop them in their tracks. Al Dente, very physical play. We saw that from Godsmilla a lot in week number 1. Data giving one away to Flame. Usually very dangerous when he's given kind of a free ball like that. Not able to take advantage this time. Now Al Dente has to work around Data, and with that slow play, Freaky's able to recover. That's a good challenge from Team Secret. They're not quite settled in on the offensive zone just yet. Al Dente should have this away, but a little slow to that ball in the corner. And Team Secret, they do seem to be moving just a little bit quicker. Kylacto all by himself at the back. Needs some help from Flame, and that help comes in.
Yeah, both teams looking a lot more organized on both sides of the field. I expect this game to be a lot cleaner from both of them.
It's Al Dente. He took an awkward angle, called off by Godsmilla. Now Data. When will he take over? Will he be allowed to take over? Data with a quick turn. Boy, he put it right to Flame, but Flame couldn't get there.
Yeah, and the defense of Team Secret got sucked into their own corner there. You see Kylacto and Flame going for the same ball, and it was just Data who just had to whip around and put it to the back of the net. NORDAVIND get a free goal on an open net.
3 goals, that's been the theme of this match so far for this first game and a half. It's Godsmilla. With Al Dente trailing. Needs another touch, he's not gonna get it. Or maybe he will, out of the corner. There's Data, just high off the crossbar. Coming right back in, Godsmilla gave Freaky a little too much time to get there. And Kylacto, clever roll to get ahead of the shot, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, slow read on the play here from NORDAVIND. It just comes straight out in front of the net here, and Kylacto sneaks it under the last defender. Team Secret regain the lead.
And NORDAVIND just playing very, very slow, and it's costing them. It's almost like they're intentionally losing these challenges, almost trying to bait the attackers from Team Secret into overcommitting. They don't normally do that. Here's Al Dente, beaten by Kylacto. So it looks like it again. NORDAVIND will have to play a high-scoring game, at least by their standards, if they want to get on the board in this series. They'll need at least 3 to win the game. Flame using all of his boost, and it'll just end up with Freaky. That ball coming right back into the orange zone. It's Flame, barred down, and it does find its way across the line, and the lead continues to grow for Secret.
And to your point, Stacks, it was just faster offense. People were getting to the ball quicker on Team Secret's side. Nobody from NORDAVIND could respond. Nobody touched the ball there between those 3 touches there. And Team Secret now starting to open up a lead here and claw away and break away from this NORDAVIND squad.
We are right at the halfway point of game number 2. Team Secret threatening to take a 2-0 series lead. Kylacto giving this one away to Al Dente. Trying to take this himself. Good read on Flame's challenge. There is Freaky. Just a little bit faster than Data. That again, the theme for Team Secret. So quick to the ball in comparison to their opposition. Flame gonna drop one down that was off the backboard. Another one sniping the side, and Godsmilla ranges across. Now Flame back into the corner. Not letting NORDAVIND out of the zone, not letting them even attempt to do anything on the offensive end. Finally, a challenge from Al Dente breaks the pressure, but they need to start some of their own, and Data is not able to do so for NORDAVIND.
And talk about pressure, it's 10 shots to 2 in favor of Team Secret. They are all over the defensive end there for NORDAVIND and doing a great job of putting shots away.
Godsmilla just barely able to catch up with this, coming across. Now Tylacto. That'll roll down from the backboard, and Al Dente is there for it. Drum in the corner as Godsmilla is going to throw one up at the backboard, and Flame is there. That quality proactive defense that we've seen really for the past game or so from Team Secret. They finally figured it out, and really a much improved defensive effort as Tylacto jumps in front of Godsmilla.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the biggest mistakes we've seen all game from Team Secret was Tylacto passing out the ball there, but lucky for him, teammates able to clean up the mistake there, and they're still up by 2.
Tylacto, good read on exactly what Data was trying to do there. And away it goes from Team Secret again, looking to salt away the final 30-plus seconds. It's Al Dente, met by Freaky. And now nobody from Team Secret trying to do too much. Very selfless, team-oriented defense. And it should carry them to victory as long as they can clear this ball away one more time. And they have not just yet. Data to the backboard. Al Dente did not get around on the shot. That one's high. A story of missed opportunities for NORDAVIND as they have been turned away time and time again. Godsmilla needs this, he won't get it, and Team Secret are one win away from vengeance from last season.
Yeah, one of the things that I picked up from the last game was there's a lot of players going for the same ball, and like I said, while they did call it off, the communication came late, the players weren't on the same page, and they were getting out of position because of that. This game was a completely different story for Team Secret. Not only were they able to communicate where each other were, I think that also Freaky did a great job of being that defensive anchor for his team, and they turned away a lot of shots that NORDAVIND, especially at the end there. NORDAVIND was kind of starting to pepper the backboard there, and it didn't seem like Team Secret was struggling at all to deal with it. I mean, for NORDAVIND, they put on half of their shots in the last minute there. They only mustered up 4. So the defense was very strong from Team Secret, and they were so quick on offense. And I think that NORDAVIND took a much slower pace to this game. I think that's what hurt them.
Yeah, we talk about missed opportunities for NORDAVIND. They had plenty of opportunities against Copenhagen Flames in their off-stream match just yesterday. In that Game 5 that went to overtime, Godsmilla had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Could not score. He finally did about 4 minutes into overtime. But boy, NORDAVIND have got to convert those opportunities. It's very much like Savage from last week, Corelli, where they had plenty of opportunities in their on-stream match in Week 1. They didn't convert. They still managed to do all right. But, you know, these teams, when you get opportunities, you cannot let them pass by. And so far, NORDAVIND have done just that. They find themselves looking up at a 2-0 lead from Team Secret. Secret now with an opportunity to close out their rivals from last season. Only a little bit has changed in the case of course, adding Data in place of McLovin. Flame up towards the backboard for Tylacto. Nobody coming on. And NORDAVIND will not give up a goal in the first 30 seconds.
Well, that's a great start, at least for NORDAVIND here. But again, a lot of pressure coming out. Look how much time Freaky has in the midfield to play with this ball. Team Secret doing a lot of things on offense, a lot of pressure coming out for them, and NORDAVIND just can't keep up.
Godsmilla has an angle, and he will score first. Just over 30 seconds in. This is about the time they scored in game number 1.
Yeah, by the time I got done with that point, NORDAVIND marches down the field and puts a ball to the back of the net. And again, this is a great start for NORDAVIND. Not only did they not give up a goal in the first 30 seconds, but they score here within the first minute. They take the lead when their backs are against the wall here in a best of 5.
And as somebody other than Data, as we mentioned, it's Godsmilla, who historically has not been the goal scorer for this NORDAVIND team over the past season and a half. It's Al Dente watching this go over his head, and Data scrambling back, playing a defensive role here, and a miss on the side. Not by design. It's going to end up with Freaky eventually, and the redirect from Flame is not there. Uncharacteristically sloppy play from Team Secret at times, but they do have a 2-0 lead. Only a matter of time before they get back into this game, you'd imagine. Al Dente That first touch just a little too strong, and back and forth they go. Hey, NORDAVIND would be content to win this type of game, but again, you're not going to win many 1-0 games against a high-powered offense like Team Secret.
Not even high-powered offense for any teams in the European Rival Series. It's tough to just walk away with a 1-0 win. You are going to have to earn it. So it's either going to have to come off of building a lead like they do here between Godsmilla and Al Dente, or not giving up goals. And they strike back again. It's Freaky, the bad touch over to Godsmilla. He just chips it up in the box. Al Dente's there. Nobody there to block that one from Team Secret. And NORDAVIND starting off very well here in game number 3.
Godsmilla having one heck of a series to start things off. The first of 2 very difficult matchups that they will have here today. Tylacto trying to wreak a little havoc along the back wall. That pass a little too strong for Freaky to get a shot on target. Al Dente should have this away. Needs another follow-up, and he's got it away from Tylacto. Good win by Flame, but nobody able to follow up on the play. Waiting for someone to take over here at the halfway mark of game 3. So far, NORDAVIND, they have this advantage. Team Secret, you know they are there. They are threatening. Flame to center again. Nobody there to follow up for Team Secret. And Al Dente with one of the easier clears he's had to make so far today. Godsmilla now, challenged by Tylacto. Not sure he knew he was there. Flame across, and just not strong enough to reach Tylacto, and Team Secret denied yet again.
And there's a stark difference on the pressure that we're seeing in this game from Team Secret versus the last game. In the last game, Team Secret putting a lot of shots on target, and they're forcing tough saves out of NORDAVIND. In this game, NORDAVIND's doing a much better job of making sure that those shots don't even start. They're not even letting the shots get off, and there's nothing too dangerous from Team Secret. Yeah, they're spending a long time in their defensive half on NORDAVIND's side, but there's nothing too scary coming out from Team Secret that's forcing a tough save.
Freaky trying to lob one out to Tylacto. Tylacto wasn't able to get there, and there is Mr. Data finally getting in on the offense.
Yeah, and it's Data who just drops it down. Freaky again did not deal with this ball very well, and it just pops out from Al Dente's pass. Data puts it up the ball there, able to put that one away, and NORDAVIND, a 3-0 lead opens up for them, a complete reversal of the last game.
Not the Freaky we are used to seeing. Tylacto looking for a kickoff goal. That's going to be just wide. And now Godsmilla taking his time, playing around 1. Now Flame, that'll find Freaky. Double touch coming. No, didn't have the boost for it. Didn't need it. Tylacto's there to drill the back of the net.
And finally, Team Secret gets something to drop here, and it's really one of their first attacks that's been scary enough. You see Al Dente, he kind of side flipped there. He was trying to get to that ball, and he doesn't. Tylacto comes in off the pass from Freaky and slams it home, and they finally get a goal in this game and maybe a foothold.
Long road back for Team Secret, but they've got a minute and a half to work with. It's Freaky. Just throwing one downfield. He'll follow himself. That's a good pass across, but nobody charging towards the net. And so it's a missed opportunity for Secret. Few and far between will be those opportunities as we get to the final minute. They need to convert. Al Dente for Data was threatening to pop that one towards the net. Instead, with a minute to go, they will reset. Nobody from Secret able to charge downfield and put any pressure on NORDAVIND. That leads to this opportunity that's gone by the wayside.
And there's been a couple times Data's gone for that backboard read, and he just hasn't been able to get it coming out from the inside of the box there. Would have been a spectacular goal, but nonetheless, still up by 2 goals here, threatening to push it a game 4.
Data challenging Freaky here. It's all Freaky can do just to stop any shot from coming in, and now NORDAVIND, they are not going to push too far forward. They are as defensive as they come among the upper teams in the rival series. They are certainly content to win here with only 3 goals. Make it a 4th as Al Dente does get on the board, but NORDAVIND finally have that big offensive showcase, and they stop Team Secret in the process.
Great touch there from Data just to drop it down to Al Dente, but this game might be over already here with a 3-goal lead here, 4-1 in favor of NORDAVIND. They just got to run out the clock here and force game 4.
Well, there is step 1, just about complete as the final few seconds tick off here. They need a reverse sweep if they're going to remain perfect in the European Rival Series. And this will touch down in a moment. Will they get one more feel-good goal? No, Tylacto has stopped it right at the end, but NORDAVIND finally get a win against Team Secret. Now the long road back begins.
Well, and this goes back to the storyline of this game. Team Secret and NORDAVIND have beaten up on the bottom two teams of the European Rival Series. They've beaten Excel and they've beaten Copenhagen Flames. Excel at 1-3, Copenhagen Flames at 0-3. So we don't really know what to expect from these guys yet because they've just beaten the worst teams in the league. This is the tester game. Who is better here? Because NORDAVIND sitting at 2-0, they're at the top of the European Rival Series. Go, oh, this is the best team in the European Rival Series. Oh, wait, who'd they play? Well, they didn't play the best teams yet. So for NORDAVIND, this would be a massive win for them, especially in a reverse sweep fashion. They've already one part done here against Team Secret. And if you're Team Secret, you're sitting at 1-0, and you again, they took down, I believe it was Excel 3-0. And for Team Secret, again, a big win for them against NORDAVIND here, and they're one game away. They've done everything. They just got to put that last piece into the puzzle. I think for this last game, they just couldn't put anything on target. They had pressure, they had shots, they had opportunity, they just couldn't put it away.
Yeah, for a team that led all of Europe in the Rival Series in goal differential at +7 after the first week, well, they are 0 right now between Team Secret and NORDAVIND because, of course, they lose by 1, they lose by 2, they win by 3 all of a sudden, and NORDAVIND are right back in this series. Another must-win, though, coming up for NORDAVIND in game number 4. They will try to force us to a 5th and deciding game. We are underway in game 4. Neutral kickoff to be controlled by Godsmilla and company, and we're off and running. Tylacto looking for something out of the corner, but that's right at Godsmilla. Who's going to blink in the early stages? It could be NORDAVIND. Al Dente left in no man's land at the net, and Godsmilla back to bail him out. Here comes Freaky on, and he'll bang one in the upper 90.
And we've seen a lot of goals from Team Secret start by this, coming off the sidewall and finding someone in the midfield. Open space for Freaky. A lot to choose from there, and Team Secret strike first.
Exactly what Freaky and Team Secret needed. A quick start to game number 4. We've seen a goal in the first minute, most cases in the first 30 seconds of all of these games. Another shot coming into the backboard here. Missed by the defense of Secret initially, but no follow-up from NORDAVIND. At least nothing threatening the net. Now Tylacto, little slow play, he's beaten 2. Only 1 more to beat as this will go back around. Quality defense there from NORDAVIND while they really had their backs against the wall. It'll be Al Dente around Freaky. Flame over towards Tylacto, has to circle around on one. Up goes Flame, here's Freaky again, and Godsmilla had pre-jumped and he recovers.
It was a poor shot from Freaky, but again, Team Secret doing a great job of setting each other up. The passes are coming out, they're finding each other in midfield, and they're being extremely dangerous on offense.
Pass over towards Freaky. I think Secret have figured something out. Hey, give the ball to Freaky and get out of the way. There's a shot in from Flame, and it's just missed by the defense of NORDAVIND.
Yeah, NORDAVIND not expecting this shot to go into the corner here. It comes back out off the touch of Al Dente, and Flame sees a net that he can put the ball in and finds it. Up by 2, not 0. How could you be up by 0? Up by 2 here for Team Secret.
And now NORDAVIND have a lot of work to do. We've seen that they can score plenty of goals, even though they are known for being a low-scoring team. Data gonna circle around on one. It's Godsmilla who takes the shot, and Tylacto barely makes the adjustment. Al Dente is there, and just a frantic sequence in front of the net. NORDAVIND are on the board.
Yeah, NORDAVIND kind of returned the favor here. This is great touches, finding each other in the box here. Al Dente reads the pass perfectly. The defense can't react from Team Secret, and NORDAVIND find their way back into this game now, only down by 1 goal.
And a lot of time to work with. Looking for another quick answer. Godsmilla split a couple defenders, and Data is not going to be onto this. It should be Freaky or Tylacto to beat Freaky for Flame, and now Flame has to come all the way back. Oh, great drop-down pass!
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, what a play from NORDAVIND! This is an undefeated team.
Oh, that is a spectacle right there. The finding Al Dente off the back wall, my goodness, dropping it down to Godsmilla. It's beautiful, and that is a great way to tie up a game right there.
So NORDAVIND have paid back the first minute of goals that Secret had scored. And now Data trying to interfere with Flame on that play. Here's Al Dente. Doesn't have a lot to work with, but that'll be kicked away. Flame had to come up and challenge, and hey, Al Dente had almost beaten him. Great pop up there by Tylacto, but nobody able to capitalize. This will hit the backboard. It's missed defensively, and Freaky reclaims the lead for Secret.
And Freaky doing a great job of being a scorer right now. 2 goals to his name. It's a great pass off the backboard. Again, the defense just couldn't react. It was so quick. Everyone there packed in front of the net for NORDAVIND, but nobody can get in front of the ball, and Team Secret regain the lead.
Freaky trying to put Team Secret on his shoulders here in Game 4. Get them to 2-0. Freaky is not going to have this one, though. Around the corner, and that's stopped by Tylacto.
Demo, it's open.
Oh, it is an open net, and Data will score. It was the demo from Godsmilla, which we had seen time and time again last week.
Yeah, and Freaky has been sitting in front of the net for Team Secret for the entire series so far. They finally take advantage of that and just get him out of the way. You blow him up, and it's a free shot on net. We're tied up again.
Hard to get a Savior medal when you're not even on the field. Well done by Godsmilla and this NORDAVIND team. And now Godsmilla, that'll kick in front, and Flame barely there ahead of Data. Action picking up now in Game 4. Into the second half. Again, a must-win for NORDAVIND, trying to force Game 5. Godsmilla, great touch to get by Flame, but nobody able to break out from NORDAVIND. They were stuck together in the corner, and Freaky shot is blocked. Tylacto to follow. That's denied by Godsmilla, and Al Dente barely keeps this out of the net. Not for long. It'll be Flame coming up, and finally Team Secret break through again.
My goodness, the offense from Team Secret. Tylacto hitting the gym there and forcing the ball through, and a couple saves come out for NORDAVIND, but it's just not enough. Team Secret finally find the back of the net and again regain the lead.
Well, now can NORDAVIND answer again? They've had an answer for everything else so far. Al Dente not able to trick Freaky, and Data cannot get this by Tylacto. Good defending from Team Secret, looking to get their second series win of the season. This is to Godsmilla for Data. That's going to be off the mark. Looking for a follow-up, and instead Data will just steal some boost. They're not panicking. They know they have plenty of time, but they were just about up against it. That shot barely missing. Pass too strong for Godsmilla, so Al Dente has to wait at the back. No, he wants to come forward. You know he wants to take a more active role. Maybe this will help, as Freaky kind of had to circle around a bit. That ball fooled him.
And now with less than a minute left, this is where we find out what NORDAVIND is really made of, because they are in this game. They can win this game. They just got to tie this one up and at least force an overtime. But for NORDAVIND, this will ruin their 2-0 start, their undefeated start, if they drop down to Team Secret.
Godsmilla to start another counterattack. Flame is up there. So too was Al Dente. Now a big clear back the other way, on target, miscommunication, and that should be the dagger from Secret.
It's an absolute tragedy here. Freaky just lobbing it towards the net, and nobody's home for NORDAVIND. Freaky now with 3 goals to his name, 7 shots. He is leading his team in this game and in this series, and they're looking to take it.
Looking like a 2-0 start to league play for Team Secret, unless NORDAVIND have a miracle in them. Need to get out of the corner here. Data's shot was on. Al Dente at least able to pop this away from Freaky. Not able to get much momentum behind anything, though. This will not angle down, and time is about to run out on NORDAVIND. There will be no perfect season for them, but it's still on the table for Team Secret as they pull away at the end.
Yeah, with 1 second left, Team Secret, they put away another one, but they're going to take this series. They're going to start 2-0, and they're going to ruin the perfect season for NORDAVIND. Team Secret have proven that they can take down a worthy team here in NORDAVIND.
A gritty victory, to be sure. Again, it wasn't pretty at times as that series went on.